We'll begin. I'll just take a couple of minutes. So these sessions are getting very interesting, personally for me. After we finish the session, throughout the week, one practice will be put and it will be shown. Visually, the practice is being shown. And then I am asked to test it properly, test it properly, test it properly. And then that's what is coming into the Sunday sessions. So while there is a plan, but every session it is being something is guiding these sessions. Okay, so today it's a continuation from the last time, but it is going very micro detail today. Uh, how do we go inside the body and instead of getting latched on the old habits, how do we look for the new? So okay, now uh, I'll explain. I'll maybe take a few minutes so that it's clear, and then we'll begin. So the main practice that was shown this week is basically to go to a spot in the body and stay there. And there itself, you have to get the connect to the above and you have to get the connect to the below. So now what is above, what is below? Simply go with qualities. Above is freedom. Above is vastness. Above is space. Above is a certain pressure, a certain light, whatever. This is what comes normally here. We'll have to get it locally itself. So here itself, just stretch. Okay. Now, basically what we are doing here is, see, when we learn dance, if it is a very good dance teacher, they won't do steps, step one, step two, step three. They won't do it like that. They will make the movement. They will ask us to copy and they will give corrections in our copying so that slowly our body will get the knack of it. This is even every art is learnt in this manner. The body models, it copies and it knows the inner ingredients. The body modeling the divine is what we're actually ultimately doing. Okay. Now, for all of us, unfortunately, since we don't have the capacity, we make the divine into a very flat thing. This is divine, this is not divine. But the divine is extremely rich. Every moment there is a flow, every moment there is a silence, if we just take these two components. So the body modeling or copying the divine is the actual method that we are following. Okay. So that is why, for example, when you read a book of a siddhar or a master, you should read it in a particular way, not to understand, but to model. So which means the body itself will model what is going there far more than what your mind is understanding. When you're reading a siddhar book or, for example, Mother's Agenda, to give examples, the mind understanding will be 5-10%. Okay, and that is immaterial. It is good to share to others. But the body itself will absorb the method. Okay, that's a method that we are doing. Today, this stretching that we are doing is modeling a advanced quality of the body, which means it is more flexible. It can take any form. It can, like, so for example, if you have a good body, like many yoga people today are having very flexible bodies, they can do all kinds of stuff. So the body is flexible, it is malleable. The same is the inner quality as well. The inner quality, when it is stuck with the illness, there is no flow. But the true body is far more malleable. It is stretchable in the inner, and that is what we are modeling. So when you go down to a part, you will stretch it up, stretch it down. I'll guide. You'll get something, up, down, that's fine. And then something gets better on the inside. You'll either see some subtle color or a subtle quality formed on the inside that you condense and let go. For those who don't know condense and let go, this is condense, this is expansion, condensing, expanding, condensing, expanding. So you make a vertical movement in the part of the body up and down, and something good will form that you condense and let go. This is the main step that was given. Now, the opposite when you stretch it in this format, it connects to vastness and you don't have to bear the burden of the body. You can slowly let all your past, let all your illnesses, let all your current habits rest on the vastness. And there's an addition step to it, which means you will notice a lot of sensations. We will also do that. We'll begin with two practices as a pre to this. One is we will connect up, and whatever quality is there, you'll receive it in your breath and see how much the quality holds and through your body. So for example, if you feel a little bit vastness here, you connect the breath to the vastness, and as you move through the body, you will see at some point it will be gone. You have lost the quality there. So try and retain the quality. That is the third thing we will do. Fourth is something, certain parts of the body don't heal because other parts of the body below or above are stuck. Okay. So now we have to, the basic practice we've been doing all our sessions, take your awareness inside your body, take your awareness inside your body. The more you occupy your body with your awareness, breath, or even the sound of the Om, it can free itself from the old habits, which means your awareness is occupying it. Then when you consecrate it, the grace can come in above. This is what we're exploring. You don't have to remember. I'll take you through it. So you can kindly close your eyes and just become aware of your breath. So you're holding your entire body awareness. But if you also include the weight of the body in your awareness, the weight of the body against the gravity, actually you will feel your body light immediately. When you, with your awareness, connect to the weight of the body, rest it on the gravity, suddenly you will find your body light. So just be with your body. Now, as you are aware of your body, one attempt is at least a few minutes a day, keep your awareness above your head, as if it is resting above your head. It should feel rested. Okay. So just take your awareness a little bit above your head, up to, let's say, about 6 or 12 inches above. At whichever point you feel that you can rest it and feel that it's like sightseeing from above your head. Rest it above, and then from there, just feel the vastness. Just feel the height. Just feel the silence inpouring all the time. It's like you're rested above, from there open to the above, and whatever is coming in, that little bit of light, little bit of silence, you allow it to go down into your body, but you are there. Remember not to enter your head or body, but stay rested above for a minute or two. Now take your breath above, which means at the end of your in-breath, just concentrate above. And it's almost like it's an attitude within the breath. It's an attitude of very humbly waiting to receive. You develop the attitude within the breath and retain that. So as the breath moves up above your head, be in that attitude to receive and connect to whatever is there above your head. And as the breath moves through your body, continue to hold that attitude, wanting to receive, and see if the breath is able to pass through your body by retaining the quality it has received from above. And once again, go up, maintaining the attitude to receive and connect with what is above. During practice times, we'll get distracted. In real time, something will happen from the outside to jostle us. Immediately return to practice. Take a breath above with the attitude to receive and see how much the breath is able to hold that and take this quality from above through your body. And let the breath meet all that is present in our body equally, the joys, the perversion, the limitation, the depressions, the joys. Let your breath equally nourish everything. The main problem, one of the main problems in the body is self-reference. The body unconsciously knows it has a problem. It has this illness. It has this tension. Change the habit by the body knowing that there is breath flowing. And for that, you have to micro keep changing the focus from the body sensing itself to the body sensing the breath. You have to make these moments in many places in your body. Body to shift away from sensing itself all the time, to take a break and sense the breath. Now we go to the next. Select one part of your body that you want to work on. And I would suggest the legs. But if you feel that's already fine, you choose another part. Legs, basically because often we don't work there. The pelvic to the sole of the feet. If this part is functioning well, in the sole of your feet, we should be feeling an extraordinary healing energy. The amount of lethargy will be less in our system because the legs and thighs, they carry a lot of lethargy. They carry a lot of bindings to our habits. So that's the reason I'm suggesting we can all work here, but you can also choose another part if you wish. So, but I'll just speak legs. Bring your awareness below your pelvic region up to the sole of your feet. I'll be quiet for about 5 minutes. I want you to be playful about this. Here and there, dart your awareness in one or multiple points and occupy as much of this region as possible from surface to the depth with your awareness. Penetrate the region with your awareness or your breath, or you can also take your awareness there and drop a Om there so that the Om can occupy this region. So what we are doing is subtle. This region is occupied by tamas, by habits, by the collective and conscious flowing from below our feet into this region. So all the time this region is holding some residual past. You're now trying to fill this with the new. So move your awareness in, move your breath in at as many points as possible, and also offer a sound, allowing the sound vibrations to fill this region. Do it for about 5 minutes. I'll be quiet. So it is a labor of love for our own body. Of course, the body in some places, in some points, will resist here because what is occupied will want to own your cell. So it'll throw away your awareness. It'll make it unpleasant for you in one way of speaking. But since you love your own body, since you love your own cell, you slowly, calmly, and persistently occupy your awareness breath or Om within that cell too. And then let go. And then another point, and then let go. And do it very joyfully, not to accomplish a goal or a result, but for the sheer love that you're being present inside yourself. The attitude really makes a difference. If you're going to accomplish a goal or even to heal your body, that attitude meets resistance. But if you simply do the same thing with an attitude of, I love and hence I'm doing it, I just want to occupy myself fully, the resistance starts dissolving. Remember to work on the front side of your legs, the back side, surface to depth, including within the sole of the feet, the bone. And as you're doing it, and if you maintain an attitude of offering this body to the above, you will notice here and there something new trickling. There'll be a little light here, there'll be a little joy here, lightness. Just acknowledge that. and continue to penetrate your awareness into the parts that are still holding stiffness, darkness, lethargy, unconsciousness. Now just let go and be with yourself for a minute or two, just seeing how your body is. If you need to adjust your posture a little bit, take a sip of water, and then we'll begin the main practice that was revealed for this week. Okay, now keep your eyes closed and I'll describe this process again a bit more experientially. So since I'm sharing it experientially, bypass your mind and allow the body to model that experience slowly, slowly, slowly. You're going to take your awareness to some specific point or region, small region below your pelvic up to your sole of the feet. You just take a small area and you're going to work on the substance there. So you will feel the substance there and start with I'm only giving the summary. I'll take you through it again. Start with the top of that part, say just about 1% of the top, and slowly stretch it till you feel some quality in the above, for example, lighter vastness. And then in the same region, take the substance below, take the part below, say 1% below, and then stretch it. You're only stretching the top and the bottom. Rest of all things, you're leaving it as it is. By itself, it'll stretch. You're only stretching the top and the bottom until the bottom feels something below, for example, joy or whatsoever. And then you will infinitely continue to stretch just at the top and the bottom. And now if nothing happens, then you go into a smaller spot. Maybe the region is too big. You go to a smaller point and then again stretch up, stretch down, and then you will feel something on the inside. You will feel a color white, or you'll feel a suppler quality, or sometimes you'll feel the movement of something beautiful like liquid gold or something of that sort. Just condense and let go. But that won't come for everybody. At the basic, you'll get something simpler, subtler, or white. I'll go slowly now. Take one portion of your legs. You may have started it already. Take the top of that region and just stretch it stretch it, stretch it. In that point, you're in the same point and you're stretching the top, stretching it, stretching it, stretching it, till it feels connected to any quality in the above, like light or vastness. For those who are subtle, many things will open up. As an image or a felt experience, you may see something knotted, something not so good, or sometimes something good. That is the current reality there. Don't bother about anything. Of course, always you can hold a posture of surrender this to the above. Just stretch the up till it feels that it is meeting some light or some vastness of the above in that point itself. And whatever comes, that's fine. Whatever comes, that's fine. Now, in the same region, go to the bottom part, just the bottom 1%. And being in the same spot, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it below, stretch it towards the below. And then again, take a spot, stretch it. Again, take a spot, stretch it. So that you feel that slight stretch or more. And those of you who are subtle may see a ash color, may see some heaviness, which represents what is stuck here and what is coming inside your body from the untransformed collective. In a way of speaking, the stretch has to be more prominent than the incoming difficulty from the collective unconscious. So it's not the force of stretch, but just a calm, soft, actual stretch of the bottom, and you will feel immediately a joy or a lightness. Hold an attitude, even if the experience is not there, that as you stretch the bottom portion, that this connects to the sacredness of the below. Just hold it as an attitude, if not an experience, and just mildly stretch. Now do both together at the same time, the top part and the bottom part in the same region. Stretch the top towards the above, stretch the bottom towards the below. Just a little bit in the same spot. Continue the stretch till this impact is felt in the inner regions in that part, and something else gets revealed there, like a little light or a little softer color or a bit more peace. So when you're doing this, we need to drop, we'll have an unconscious agenda. We will think this will occur. It's a problem we all have. But when you're doing this, drop your agenda. You don't even know what's going to occur each time. But as you stretch, allow the new to emerge through its own agenda, through its own timing. So you're only alert to detect. But what emerges is based on the news agenda, the new light, the new joy, how it wants to emerge from the same location. It's up to it. And how much, it's also up to it. Then, when you detect something even tiny, some little light or just a little bit more ease there, concentrate on that light, concentrate on that joy, and just compress that, expand that, compress that, expand that. And just let go and be with yourself for a minute or two, being with your breath. We're going to do this practice again. Just for a moment, energize your breath. Allow your breath to reach up to the above with an attitude of receiving, and allow the breath to see how much the breath is able to bring it, what it is touching above, through the different parts of the body, up to your legs and feet. Naturally allow your awareness to fall in some part of your body. If you're working on your legs, stay there. I'll definitely recommend the sole of your feet if you have not tested work there. Because if it is nicely transformed, you'll get an extraordinary healing energy from the sole of the feet. So if you have not worked on the sole of your feet for long, go there. The sole of your feet is perhaps one of the most sacred parts in your body, which we have not understood. So do the breath first, connecting the breath to the above, it receiving qualities from above. See if we can come and touch with the same quality within the sole of your feet. Now, when you're doing this, the breath need not pass through the rest of your body. It can directly link the above with the sole of your feet also, because the pranas flowing through nadis, and nadis is inside your body, outside your body. So the breath need not pass through the other parts of your body. Straight connect above with the sole of your feet. Now come to the sole of your feet, and I'll leave you quiet for about 3 or 4 minutes. Take a portion. It can be a small or a large portion in the sole of the feet, and simultaneously stretch the above, simultaneously stretch the below. Above part of the sole of the feet, try to stretch it towards the above head. The below part, wherever you're connecting the sole of the feet, stretch it, aiming it to touch the sacred divine flow below. And just as you do this, keep your awareness stretching in both directions, and you will notice something forming in the center. It can be a sound, it can be a color, it can be a light, it can be a quality. And whatever is getting formed in the center, breathe into it. Offer a om or two into it. In the deeper body work, this is equivalent to the headstand, where the source becomes the healing. There's extraordinary healing inside the sole of the feet that starts nourishing the body. So whatever you find there, breathe into it, condense and expand it, offer a om into it with an attitude of worship, worshipping the subtle that is inside here. Just let go. Keep your awareness on your whole body and carefully see where all something new is being formed, is being collected, is being gathered. For about 2 minutes, just chant Om and see if you can feel it with your entire body. When you do it like that, the Om will appear very large in its vibrations. Somewhere you're uttering the Om inside your body, and you see if you can feel it with your entire body substance. And then again, a few times. Take your time to complete the practice on your own. Thank you very much.